It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core channel. I will try to rig the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am in control.
Unauthorized call return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The Daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Alright, what do we got around here? Let's see if we can make room for more blaze. Then inventory. Let's try and see if we can make some room for some things. Symbol multiple ones of those. Let's like craft. We have left in here is a full health potion. We got all the health potion wise, we're like maxed out.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
It looks like we gotta go around this way.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
Sound of this.
Warned us about. This won't be easy.
Fire Claw, lovely. Weakness is freeze. Strength is fire. Oh, weaknesses. I gotta get that at least that one scan. I have to have bombs ready.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Body's weak against freeze attacks. If I remember correctly, what we do here is here. Let's see. It was it's freeze attacks. Okay, wait. So maybe we can. Okay. The good news is that we're at full life. So. Damn, that armor he has in front of his chest. Jeez.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for? The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
are you doing? Holy shit.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beam!
Let's get some energy. Repair them.
This is gonna be a bitch to be.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that the towers?
Fuck overriding that. We're gonna like.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Oh well, I shouldn't be wearing that set. But I did take damage earlier, so that's another reason why I shouldn't have probably.
Something about restraints.
Let's back up a bit.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
I was in the middle of like healing and he still hit me. That was like so fucked up. Oh crap, man. Oh my gosh.
Restraints. Is that the towers?
Okay, let's check this notebook on this guy real quick. Let's see. Fire sack. Destroying this component triggers a fire explosion. Weakness is all. The body is weak against ice. Huh. I wonder. Hold on. The body is weak against ice, so maybe I can use...
Get down!
Okay. Body is weak against ice, but if you destroy... Okay, so...
Okay, Cyan said something.
Well, I mean, the body is weak against ice, not the, To damage the fire thing, that still takes the amount of time, but if I can freeze it... That might actually work. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see. Ice room. EB. I'm just gonna try and play with this weapon. We're gonna get a death for this, but we're gonna try something. Technically, the Frostclaw is weak against ice. The body is weak against ice, but...
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Get down!
Like turnaround was just like rude. I don't know if we have enough time to freeze it, but what we can do is if it's downed,
Okay.
maybe we can freeze it.
Restraints.
So let's try something else. I just wanted to see like what the weapon's effect on that would be. Yeah, it's pretty much the same weapon he's using. But I'm not gonna use it right away yet. I'm gonna use freeze bombs because and then let me go into the inventory and the crafting on that before we activate this. Because we don't have to worry about fire. We're not really concerned about the firebomb. So let's clear these. Oh, inventory is full. Okay. Modifications. Let's get rid of a bunch. Having the handling ones are always good. Okay, so let's go into crafting. And we're gonna clear these two. And we're gonna add like freeze and damage coil. Because what freeze does is that it actually makes him vulnerable. So I think that's the play. I think what we try to do is we try to kind of down him. We're gonna be like doing a lot of like footsies with him though.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Now he's like vulnerable, right? Now let's bomb him. We'll stick to the original strat that we had, because we were doing very well up until that one point where I just gotta like dodge.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the towers were?
We might be stuck here for a little bit of a while, guys. This is like one of the final fights. We're gonna destroy this, so you can't use it.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
This is like so frustrating.
Okay.
This fight is super frustrating.
Is that what the towers were?
try one other thing too. Where is it?
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
So the blast wires actually stopped them.
Okay.
Regular bombs are
Straights.
don't do crap because I saw the damage on that. So okay, so we're gonna do it this way. Okay. Let's craft. Craft. I don't know what my other guys are doing. They're just like sitting there, not really doing that much. And I should actually practice with this weapon. Let's see like how it is, because I've never used this ice rail. Let me see like how this weapon works.
Is that what the tower's for?
Oh, you charge it and you let go? Okay, so let me see. This is gonna be interesting. Nice.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Then let it stop us.
Take some time to get used to that. This is like, oh, I'm so frustrated.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
Okay, so we're definitely not going to use that one. We're going to use what we're doing. Maybe not that. Maybe we can use this bow. Okay.
Is that what the tower's for? That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Then let it stop us.
Take it down!
Holy jeez. To do like what, blasting?
Okay. Cyan said something about restraints.
Let's see.
Is that what the tower's for?
See like restraint coming from the top of there? Is that what it is? turn around and he's like over here, right? And he comes out of this. I can't really use any this is the side he comes through. I want to see like what it looks like. He comes from this side, but I just want to be sure. Let's check out and see what angle he comes from.
So component dropped. Something going on. There's something going on if I like expose that Underbelly. There's something there.
Man said something about restraints.
If I do that. Okay.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Can't see you. way too much. There's like way too much going on.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the towers were?
Let me take a look at this fight real quick. Let me just take a look at this real fast. see this. I got it.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Okay, I see kind of like what I have to do. This is a pretty tough one because it was like
Cyan said
that second phase of the fight is probably the hardest part, but we'll see what we can do about it.
the new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
It's crazy because like I'm healing right at that point. It's crazy.
Okay, Cyan said something.
So let's see. Maybe I need to like input. Ooh. God.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the time is for? The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us. Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
I wonder if I can use instead of
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
oh, one hit, man. Okay, guys, I just want to get to the final part, so we're gonna like probably switch
Cyan said
this.
something about-
Yeah, we're gonna play it on. There we go. Play it on this.
Is that what the time is for? The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
still tough. This fight is still tough, even if I went down with like one click.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
All right. Let's see how this fight is like. Let's see if I can go. See how it is on normal. I'm kind of curious. Should be able to beat it on normal.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us.
Jeez.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
I'm playing this on normal, by the way. Following up. I'm playing on normal difficulty, but this way. Damage is like way too high.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop.
That's how hard this fight is. Like. can't even see like what's over there.
Deal with the tower, quickly!
Leave me alone. Jeez.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
I can't imagine anybody beating that on ultra hard with like first playthrough. That is like ridiculous. Let's see. Some I can't imagine anybody doing that. That is crazy.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
I will. Shut up.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
The other thing too is like we're not playing this like on an NG Plus run, and in NG Plus, like you have so many tools that you can use to do all that. Like I didn't invest in like ammo packs, and I'm not fully capped out yet. So the issue is that like I don't have the right things that I need. Modifications. I have so many fire ones. Start with the lowest one. Fire and freeze, 10%. Take that. I won't take the watch.
The tower. Perhaps it must be destroyed.
I mean, you missed a lot of deaths. That's all that you really missed falling up. You literally just... You could like rewind the stream and you'll see it. It was... I had to like basically lower my difficulty to normal to deal with that. That was like ridiculous. Yeah, like here, I got proof. Here. I'm on normal. That was the fight on normal difficulty. Well, I guess like when I'm done, I'm supposed to go that way. So, well. Do this.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defense is inoperative.
Aloy!
No! Tower network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Okay, we got everything.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Oh, gee, thanks, game. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attach that. Thanks, guys. It's gonna put me at it's probably gonna put me at the cutscene. What a what a anticlimactic spot for the game to crash. Out of all places. Like, to be continued to the next episode. Here we go. Like, let me just like pause the game. Like, let me just like leave you at the cutscene. Jeez. At least when we get the PS5, we're not gonna have any loading screens. The loading screen I've seen is only like a couple seconds. Okay, I'll skip the cutscene so we don't have to relive all that, but
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defense is inoperative.
we'll skip the cutscene so we don't have to see that again. Thank you guys for sticking with me, Wolfie and Falling Up. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you two being here.
Only way!
is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
I really do want to thank you guys for sticking around, though. I know that I was dying a lot, but I needed to complete the game, and that was, I felt like the best way to like, felt like we needed to at least finish it because there was no way I was gonna beat that fight. There was like too many things going on. The Frost Cloud was like tossing me around. The damn Watchers were tossing me around, and then you got to deactivate the towers like 2 times.
And one of these.
It was literal hell. And I can't imagine. I think when I eventually play when I am going to be playing because I am going to be playing the sequel. I am going to be playing Forbidden West. I think I will play it on normal just because I don't want to frustrate myself. I want to enjoy the game. I want to soak in the story. I don't want to like worry too much about mechanics and all that stuff. I mean, we'll get to all that, but I kind of want to just like take our time and play it and enjoy it versus worrying so much about, because there's going to be a lot of new mechanics. There's a lot of new ammo types and all sorts of stuff, and fights are really epic and big in scope, and you also will see like a lot of really amazing graphical improvements as well. So I want us to soak in the world versus being caught up trying to deal with all that stuff. But I saw the first like maybe opening sequence of the sequel, and it's amazing. I can't wait to actually get my hands on it. Well, I probably will actually pick it up. Probably I'm probably gonna pick up the game probably like this weekend, so that way we can actually enjoy it and take our time with it and get lost back in this world again. And normal has proven to be already slightly a challenge.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy.
Yeah, we'll let the scene play out.
For you. But there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
kind of curious what's going to be revealed here. Oh, let's go talk to him. Wait, is he like... He's like right outside. Well, I guess we can talk to him on the way out. Well, I feel like the game is letting us know that we should do that. Well, let's go talk to Aratak first. I really enjoyed the DLC though. The game, I definitely feel like the story is they definitely improved a lot of the story beats in the DLC. So if that's anything like how they've improved upon in the actual game, that's going to be amazing.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Oh, we're gonna use a heartwarming one.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Aurea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
Let's go see what she has to say now. Because we're still very confused about what we are, really. So maybe she has some answers. Hopefully she has some answers. Or more questions for us to ask ourselves. Well, I guess we'll see.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Oh, there's a lot of things we can talk about. Okay, cool.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Sai.
So now it's forever winter. Interesting. Okay, cool. That explains why it's always winter over here.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project.
And if you guys are curious, you guys can all look this up too, like the locations. It's pretty cool. How they incorporate all this.
Became less time critical. I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
And then following up, still stay with me because I am gonna show you
Ruin east of
where Yellowstone, how it looks like. So I'll show you what that
Is
is.
that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Huh. This is actually really cool.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be.
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy.
This is awesome.
Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Oh.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate.
Corruption.
Begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes, to construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
This is kind of cool. Maybe we'll discover this in the sequel.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
This was like a really cool section.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I should appeal to her intelligence, right? I think that's what I should do. What do you think? I think I should appeal to her intelligence. Right? Following up? Just say yes. Big yes or big no. Because we've been given a lot of we've been given a lot of information. It's kind of like it's in the best interest of their way of life and what they believe in. Probably not to kind of mess with it.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world.
Yeah, I kind of agree. This is like the route to go.
What you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Let's play the data point.
I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There be anyone. At least, not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Well, that's really sad. What an amazing... This has been a very emotional moment. Let's see, like, where we gotta go. I'm assuming... Let's see. Well, I guess like I could kill fire claws. That's the last thing that I could probably do. The good news is that I can actually what do you call, override them now. Loot the equipment stash, optional. Oh, that's right. So anyways, that was the DLC for the Frozen Wilds, guys. I hope that you guys had a great time watching that. We're gonna detour because I want to show Falling Up, a famous landmark in this area, and I was very surprised when I found it.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
Let's go over to it's gonna be right here. So check this. This part is pretty cool. And then we're gonna actually be ending it, guys. I didn't expect this whole entire stream was gonna be taking roughly close to 5 hours, but it's pretty cool. Check this out. I want to first have my view of this. You guys can look this up. This is actually the Yellowstone Old Faithful Visitor Center. And if you look right behind me, this is actually Old Faithful. Right here. Pretty sick, right? That's pretty cool. So it'd be kind of cool to show that out. And then inside of here is actually one of the coolest things that you can actually there's a collectible thing that you can do where you find collectible figurines, and they actually have a display for endangered animals or animals that were endangered.
And I'll actually play them for you. It's actually pretty fun. It's nothing too fancy, but the guys here who's like studying them, it's pretty fun. Some of the things that he says or the comments that he says about them. I did it in a previous stream, but I'll do it again for this time.
Ursus americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
Puma concolor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
His coat is sand-colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
Bison, bison, bison. That's the actual Latin name of the regal American bison. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Latin? Perhaps that's some sort of old world custom in which one repeats the name of a particularly revered animal.
Ursus arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Odocoileus virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Odocoileus virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Wrong one.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters. No, that's ridiculous.
No, wolf, right? The American gray wolf, yeah. So I think in the future, like, these animals became extinct, I think.
The noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
Well, anyways, this is what we're gonna do. I want to go and drop my character because we have a long way to go. We've completed everything in the map. The only area that we can go to now is finally going to the ruins, the final location. We're gonna rest our character there, and then coming back on Monday. Monday is probably when I'm gonna come back and get back to this. Probably will do I'm gonna try and flip that back to very hard. I'll do some offline farming for some items and stuff like that, and maybe gear. And yeah, we're gonna go and bum rush to the very end of the game, which is gonna be located right over here. After that, I have no idea what the story is. I have no idea what the ending is gonna be. We could do like corrupted zones here and there. Oh, we have a skill point that we can use. We have all like the weapon stuff, which is great. We just got to finish off certain things. Calls a new overridden mount. let's do this. So it looks like if I get to level 60, it looks like that we'll be able to actually probably max, like, get all of our points that we need. Because we need, like, what, 3, 6, 9 more points? I don't know if we're going to be completing it, getting full 9 points for it. It basically is, yeah, it's basically like early dinosaur stuff. So coming up on Monday night, that is when we're going to actually probably complete the game. I don't know after that on Wednesday what we'll do. We'll see what that stream is going to look like. But hopefully by Friday night we'll be playing, we'll start the weekend off with Forbidden West and see where that goes. We'll see how long the next stream is. If it ends up being about a couple hours or so, we'll just cut it and then we'll jump right into it. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Fallen Up, for coming in and hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time in here. Let me go ahead and switch intermission screens to our main screen right now. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you guys, whoever are watching this on YouTube, on my channel. All of these videos are being uploaded to YouTube right now, as a way to kind of archive my playthroughs. I've been starting to do that more diligently now, so you guys feel like you guys have missed anything, you guys can always come back and go ahead and go on YouTube and check that out. By the way, following up, if you feel like that I should edit them a little bit more so that way they're more concise, let me know. You're always welcome to take a look at the YouTube channel and see if take a look on there. Each video is roughly about 3 to about 4 hours long, so if you feel like I should cut it to about an hour or hour and a half or so, I can definitely do that and split them up. Maybe I'll start that for like the next one, but let me know what you think. And if you feel like you want me to split it up, I'll definitely will do that for you. That way you guys don't miss anything. Guys can type, if you guys are ever curious about like how to get to me on YouTube, you can type in !YouTube. I can do that right now for you guys. It should actually, the command should actually work. Take you there, but let me see if it'll work. Let me see. Let me just double check my bot and see if it's working. I can do that. Hold on, guys. I think what I'll do is I will eventually put that as a command. I'll do that soon. Right now it's on one of my timers right now. Let's see if I can edit it right now. Do it real fast. Hold on, guys. I added in as a as an actual command. Hold on, guys. Let's see if it'll work. I'll put it exclamation point YT. Let's see if it actually does it. There you go. So I put that as an actual command. I think what I'll do to my About Me page, I will put I'll try to see if I can edit like a command list to see if I can do that for you. Like I'll do that. I'll do followage. I'll do an uptime command for you guys so that way you guys can actually like access that. I've been kind of away. I've been more focusing on just the quality of videos, but I think it's now time to make things more appropriate for the community. Now that I'm kind of like slowly getting regulars, now that Falling Up has been with me since gosh, Ghost of Tsushima revisit into this one. We also did Final Fantasy as well. So, you've been through a lot actually. Following up, you've been through like what, Final Fantasy 7, remake and the integrate DLC. You've been through Ghost of Tsushima and this game. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing some new games, so that's going to be super dope. Well, good, because for a good hot minute, I really didn't have like a lot of viewers. I was kind of a little bit questioning whether or not I really wanted to keep streaming. I wasn't sure about that. I believe for me, archiving has been a big thing. Archiving has really been a huge motivator, because that way I can actually stay I can actually have these videos up for everybody so they can come back and check it out. I did a lot of replays. That was the big thing. We did a lot of like replays of games that I've already actually done in the pipeline. I feel this is just like future. We're taking a little bit of break because we just beat the game right now, but in the future I'm planning to do a playthrough of The Last of Us Part 1 remake on PS5. I don't know if you can handle that following up though. It is kind of a scary game. There's heavy emotional moments, heavy heart-ripping moments. Oh, awesome. I'm glad this is one of your favorite songs. You know, I feel like I don't know if I want to play Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2 is a little bit too heavy for me, but Part 1 is emotional, but then there's also moments where it like motivates you, like, yeah, let's go do this, let's go kill some people, and you feel like motivated to kill people, versus like Last of Us Part 2 is very, very doom and gloom. It's very sad, it's very depressing. There's no, all the characters they turn into essentially really bad people. You know, really horrible people. They do a lot of really bad things. In Part 1, at least we do bad things, but at least we have kind of a reason. We have a reason why we're doing it. So I don't want to put you through a doom and gloom game of like us just like feeling like why we're doing the things that we're doing. At least in Part 1, it's sad, but we have motivation for what we're doing. Which the opening scene really sets the tone. I don't want to spoil it for you, but the opening scene of The Last of Us is very heavy, and then from there we get to the scares, we get to the zombies, we get to all that stuff. Thank you so much for the follow, Wolfie. Thank you so much for the follow on YouTube, the sub on YouTube. I appreciate that. It's not really growing super quick, but I'm just trying to find what I love to play and to find what I want to share to others. Last of Us Part 1 is on my pipeline. If we don't do that, we'll do probably a revisit and replay of A Plague Tale, which was an indie game that was actually very revered. But the sequel is going to be coming out, or it should be out pretty soon. And A Plague Tale, the first one, is fantastic. It's not really a scary game per se. There's a lot of horror elements in it, but it's not really scary. There's not a lot of sad moments per se. There's a lot of like visual, like gothic kind of gory stuff, but it's not too crazy. Yeah, true. True, Wolfie. But I do want to have stuff like for my viewers and I mean, find a good middle ground between what I like and what I want my viewers to experience with me. Yeah, the opening of The Last of Us Part 1 is really heavy, and like now I've seen the new PS5 like cutscenes, like what the new cutscenes look like. It's unreal, the the character model emotion that you see in the update. It's in the new game. It's wild how it looks. So I want you guys to be emotionally prepared for that. That's gonna be pretty heavy, but we're gonna balance it. You know, we're gonna play games that are very heavy, very sad, and then we'll play other games that are very just like uplifting and very happy. We might actually go back and do Yakuza Like a Dragon. That if you want a game that's gonna make you laugh, an RPG that's gonna make you laugh, that's gonna be a great one to come back to. I can't wait to do that one again. That one is Yakuza is amazingly funny, and we'll have a blast with that. So we'll balance things out. We'll play like a heavy game. We'll play a light game. The main thing is that we play really good story games, and that's what we're gonna kind of try and do in the future. So I hope everyone had fun. I know for you, Wolfie, it's like what 12 p.m. It's like the afternoon where you're saying. So glad you stuck around. And following up, I know it's almost like 5 a.m. where you're staying at. So I know you're about to crash. So I'm about to crash. It's almost 12 a.m. here. And yeah, it's time for me to go. And I will talk to all of you soon. I'm going to take tomorrow off, at least from streaming. I'll do some offline prep stuff for our final battle. And then, yeah, we'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday evening Hawaii Standard Time. For you, Wolfie, that's gonna be Tuesday, 12 p.m. I mean Tuesday, probably around 7 or 8 p.m. 8 a.m. in the morning. So you might be in school or classes. But if you do miss it, just go back and check it out on. You can check out the replays that I'll have there, so you can check it all out. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great evening and night and morning or afternoon. And I'll talk to you guys later. You take care now. Peace out.